The signs say no.
We're the only badass novel bitches around.
Oh, there we go.
I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
yeah, you're supposed to like. There you go.
I'm so excited for this.
Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
We all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with like.
Oh my god, that was an exciting adventure. We've got her with us tonight. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you so much.
Hey, bitches.
What
Hey,
up, bitches?
bitches.
Hello.
Welcome. We have special guest Vanessa with us right now. So exciting. Welcome, B.
Did you guys catch what I was doing during the intro?
What is it?
I was
No, I wasn't paying
mimicking, like
attention.
imitating all the clips
Oh.
because I'm starting to memorize them.
Jessica, Rebecca. Hey, girls. Welcome. And Shannon. Hey, babe.
Hello.
Exciting. Hey, I know that bitch. Do you?
It's me.
I even took a shower for them, Caitlin.
It's not even her.
Oh,
She
thank you.
shape shifted.
Shifted.
Huh.
You even showered for us?
I know. I said I
Wow.
showered for you.
Were you
Perfect.
afraid I was going to go on to the spouses page and like rat you out for your stank? Is that what was going to happen?
You're like Desiree.
No,
She puts on deodorant for the lives.
I'm
I
not
don't
scared of
understand.
those people. I've been around too long. I don't care what they think.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm not
She's
scared.
like, they're scared of me, as a matter of fact. So
I'm not scared of nobody
Not even Jason, huh?
except my middle child.
Another
oh,
one.
that one.
She's a redhead.
Interesting how middle children can be quite scary.
Especially the redheads.
Oh, well.
Ooh,
I mean, I've been every color except for black.
When you're born redhead, that's different.
It's a
It was
mutation.
Strawberry blonde. Rebecca, you have some serious restraint that no one else has.
I didn't
Oh.
open my box.
We have another one.
Hey, Katrina, welcome, girl. No,
Hold on,
I'm a
blew
little
that drum
surprised
out.
that you didn't open it this time, Vanessa, because that's not like you.
No, I don't.
Look at her. She's thinking.
I only
about it.
opened one. And that was the first one because I didn't know we were supposed to wait.
I mean, you
okay.
don't have to, but it's
like,
fun.
hold up. We have to
And then
wait.
you waited on your roan box because you didn't want it to catch the roan, right?
right.
Yes.
Oh my
And
god,
I
you're
did
right.
see Caitlin's box was on her kitchen table, still sealed.
All right. All right. Lori just started to open it.
I love it.
She had to stop herself. Good.
I know,
job,
like,
Myers.
I
That's
box
gotta
them, but my box is also sealed with all of its contents inside.
We should have some kind of timer attached to it, and when you try to touch it before the first, it zaps you. It's
Oh,
like Operation.
Could you imagine?
a big light
Or it
like
has
buzz.
an ink pack in it and explodes.
Yeah.
The
Oh
mailman's
my
all
God.
fucking
It
getting
ruins all
zapped.
your shit.
Glitter bomb, like the people who steal the packages at people's doorsteps, they do the glitter bomb one that goes
It has
off.
dog
the
poop
car.
in it.
Oh, God, I love it.
No.
Oh, instead of it spraying glitter, sprays the dog.
Oh my god, I love
Oh my
it.
It would be
God.
so gross. I don't think
would.
I'd buy
Whenever you
any
open
of
it, the
y'all's
fresher it is.
boxes. I would not want them if you guys are going to put dog shit in mine. I'm just saying.
I'll just put it in.
Just don't open it.
Don't open
By the
it.
time you open
Eat
it,
my
it's dry
shit.
and it won't.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
dry,
dry
and
as shit,
dry.
you just shake it out.
crunchy.
Gross. All right, bitches. So we're gonna finish up our chat about this book. We finished Salem Cipher this week by Jess Lourey. Oh my god. Some of us finished our book bright and early this week and then decided it wasn't enough. It was so good we had to find out what happens next. And then we read Mercy Cipher. Who else did that, Vanessa? Was it you?
I did. Rachel did.
Did you do it? Did you finish the second one?
I finished the second one. Rachel finished it.
Me too.
Oh, you did finish?
And yeah, I did finish it. And for fuck's sake, I want another.
Oh, is there?
When
gonna
did
be
that
another?
one come out?
I don't know. I'll have to look. But oh my goodness. So yay, you finished it too. That's very exciting. Dude, I cannot tell you. I love the ending of this book. There were, it was super fun. This is something I need to mention. It was so exciting for me to put this box together and then experience like where in the book all of my box items came. And like just little things like along the way. Like last week when I did the final giveaway, and then we found out that Daniel, her father, had, left her an Emily Dickinson book of poetry. I was like, oh my God, yes, that's so perfect. And then my final giveaway also included Grace's caramel popcorn. Oh my God. I was like, oh, that's such a good little tribute to her. And then the book, which I didn't know about. I do remember I asked my mom, I was like, hey, should I do a book of poetry for my final giveaway? Would that be okay? And she's like, you'll see. That was all she said. She's like, it's a great idea. Tell you why. I was like, okay.
I was reading, getting to the end, and I'm like, when the hell does Robert Downey Jr. come into play? And then all of a sudden it all hit. Like the last few pages. I was dying.
Oh my God, Robert Downey Jr.
Mercy's Chase was 2019.
There you go.
Okay.
She could follow it up with another.
Well, she left it open.
She did.
I was trying to find a mustache today to wear.
A mustache to wear.
You didn't go to the Halloween store?
I was going to, but I was running around. I had no time. I was like, oh, the Halloween stores are up.
Girl, you could have painted one on with eyeliner. Look at her. I'm in disguise. Oh man, I loved it. I thought that was.
And then you could have taken a Norwex cloth and just wiped it off.
See, there you go.
Rebecca, where are you? Somebody just pitched a product.
Right. She's like, I'm trying to go for blackout bingo with all of my pages. I haven't done a bingo in forever. I know. I would say I've been slacking, but I really haven't. I've been busy. So
yeah.
You call it slacking when you don't.
So she's slacking. That's what she just said. She admitted it.
No, bitch. I don't slack.
Do you slide?
I mean, who doesn't?
Oh my God.
Anyway. Sickos. All right, so we finished it. It was a lot of fun. What do you guys think of the ending? My mom, I called her right after I finished it, and she's like, so what the fuck happened to Jason? She says, I had to reread that part 5 times.
Because she said the F word?
No, because she couldn't figure out what happened to Jason. So Jason is in there as a woman, what are they like acting as like a server in the kitchen or something?
Yeah, it's trying to.
Right. He's the cater
with the catering crew.
He's making the tea.
Yes, he's making a tea, and she comes in and starts shouting about everything, and then starts to see that everybody's running toward him, but then they pass him to something else they're going, and then he disappears. Right? She's like, "What the fuck happened?" I was like, "He got away, dude. He got away, that motherfucker."
Well, is he in the next book?
He is, since y'all already know, like, he is in the next one, and it is good. This damn fucker. It is so good. Oh, man.
Do they know he's alive?
Who?
Not in the beginning.
The girls?
Yeah, no, not in the beginning.
Okay.
Of what, the new book?
Because they smashed him, right? So they thought?
No, that was before.
No,
that was
he
before
came
the
back
island.
after
They
that.
were in
Remember,
Virginia.
his bones shifted.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Oh, yeah.
I told Tasha, I was so pissed. Who is stupid enough to hit someone with a rock, they fall down, and then you just say, fuck it, he's dead, let's go. No, you slice his throat.
No.
Yeah.
She even said, did you hit him in the face?
Mm-hmm.
Don't care. I would have cut his throat. I would have made sure till I hit bone, for God's sake. I want to make sure that psychopath is DEA dead. Yeah, I said it. DEA dead.
Brain. She says.
Yeah.
Oh my
Every
God,
time they get up,
Are some of y'all serial killers
Yeah.
in disguise?
You gotta make it like remember the video games where you had to like grab the heart, you know? Make sure it's
Like
You know,
on
how
Mortal
some people,
Kombat?
Yeah.
like,
Finish
they kill-
That's what you
they
guys say,
kill
finish
somebody,
him.
and they like
You know,
stab
like-
him like 50 times. And you're like 50 times? Yeah, that would have been me. Like it would have been like 50 times. Like I want to make
It
sure.
would have been excessive. They'd
Yeah,
have
so
said,
very.
ma'am, that was excessive.
Yeah, and my luck,
Have
that
you ever
cycle would
seen
still be alive.
movies?
Like in The
Oh,
Patriot, when Mel Gibson is beating the shit out of the guy, and he's like, what steps up and he's bloody as fuck, and his kids are watching, like that.
Yeah. Like,
Very
good for you.
necessary.
No problem.
Yep,
Obviously,
he's dead.
look.
We're good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So, what
my
did you
God.
all think of the ending then?
Connor pissed me off.
Oh my
I
God,
could
right?
not believe that. I could not believe. First of all, she's an idiot. Because I would have been like, this is random. How the hell are you here? And you know that she would have never called him. I'd have been like, F you. I'm not going with you anywhere. I got shit to do. I'll call you later when I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, now ain't the time, boo.
You're silly. Oh man, yeah, he was like a super random like pop-up at the end. But I'm not surprised that like he was called in to like kind of, push her in one direction just to trick her.
Yeah.
So.
But it sounded sketchy. Come here, and I'll tell you what else she said. No thanks.
Yeah,
Like
that
hey,
was super
come in my van. I got some candy for you. I'm good. Throw it out the window to me.
sketchy.
We went over this a few years ago, and
Puppy.
her teenager said, if it's a video game truck, like I'm gone.
Well,
You'll never see me again.
Do you remember?
Aiden, when Aiden
Yeah.
said that,
Yeah.
Desiree was like, so you'd be lured in by candy? He's like, no, but if they have video games in there.
And they have
they
those
do have
video
those.
game trucks.
I was like, Aiden,
Yes.
shut the hell
We
up.
were at Fort MacArthur for 4th of July,
Yeah.
and they had a video game truck.
yeah,
Yeah.
bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Priorities.
Death.
Priorities.
The neighbor kid's dad always says to the kids, "No, never take candy from strangers unless it's for me. Then you can take it."
Oh my goodness.
Just don't eat it right there. That's all.
Yeah, how does that play out? Because like Halloween.
I don't know. His kids are scared of cats anyway, so
What happened?
Anna was like, bye, I'm done with y'all.
She found candy?
Anna's gonna go
He
get
must
her own
have.
candy.
She's all gonna sit here, muted, camera gone. I thought it was so crazy that oh my gosh, what is her name? Belle. She took the bullet, paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah.
That was wild. And then to find out, she's not walking. That was sad.
Mhm. That was. But well, she's in the next book, so you'll see what happens with her.
Oh, well, she's just gonna probably be on the computers anyways, right?
Belle?
No, she's a
Belle's
little
the
too
cop.
much of a
Just
badass.
kidding.
like,
Just kidding.
Yeah, so there's no way
Salem.
she's gonna
I got confused for a
around it.
second.
Yeah.
sit.
Obviously.
She's not gonna do a desk job. We'll put it that way. There's no way she could do a desk job, even from a wheelchair, right? Ah. I don't know. I was trying to look something up for later because I don't want to forget. Because you guys know my memory is bad. But now I just got distracted and I forgot what I was looking up.
Oh well.
It's really bad. Bad. Anyways. What else you got?
So
Crazy.
Vita lives.
Vita
Yeah.
lives.
Oh, wait, so what? Maybe it wasn't like focusing or not, but like, did they say exactly how the dad died though? Like what his
Sleeping pills.
They gave him sleeping pills and made him walk
Oh.
into the lake.
I saw.
Probably to
Yeah,
protect
okay.
his daughter.
I was like in and out, so I was doing the listening for the last bit, and I guess I wasn't fully focused.
Yeah, it was that fucker Geppetto, right? Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that though. Like, I understand the moms, like, not telling them about the
Hermitage.
yeah, that thing.
In the underground. And how
But
they, like, worked for
to
it.
like let her live with that thought of her dad, like her thinking her dad committed suicide this whole time, like with her there, that's traumatizing. I'd be pissed
Yeah,
off
but what
too.
else was she going to tell her? If she was trying to keep the underground a secret and the Hermitage a
Yeah.
secret, like, what was she really going to be able to say? Like, oh, the Hermitage sent this dude to give your dad sleeping pills. So
Or
he-
just some random guy. There's some random person that killed her dad. Like,
Well, but she didn't see that. How could she say, like, oh, he killed your dad? Like, what
Yeah.
she
Right.
saw was my dad walked in.
That would have brought back, because she was attacked too, so
Right. Right.
they didn't
Yeah.
want her.
Plus, when
That'd be
she
great.
finally like jumped back to that
Probably.
memory and realized what happened, look how horrible she still felt.
Right.
That she was
Exactly.
there and couldn't save her dad.
Regardless, she wasn't going to feel good about what happened. So
No, and she doesn't know what happened because remember they said like she started to have memory where like she got, the cut on her face and she wasn't sure how she got it. Oh, she actually did go try to save her dad, but we didn't get a lot of information on that.
mhm.
And she just like passed out on the beach and woke up later. She was attacked or who knows. So had they, like Vanessa just said, had they like brought up more information about it, she could have lived like a whole life with a lot more trauma. But maybe one trauma was enough. Maybe Vita wasn't such an asshole. Who knows? I mean, I don't get that impression, but I got the impression they gave him whatever poison they were going to give Gina Hayes, right?
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah.
there was a very big, I don't know. I was talking to Rachel.
Uh-huh.
There was a very big disconnect between Salem and her mom.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't quite understand where that comes from.
Right. I mean, we don't get a whole lot of information on that other than like she obviously is incredibly close to her dad and she makes a point to bring that up constantly.
Right.
I don't know. We really don't get a whole lot on that.
Yeah. They don't touch on that in the.
But maybe her mom is just like detached as well. Like,
Well, probably
Right.
because of the whole thing that they're a part of and
The
gotta have a
underground.
certain like
Mhm.
state of mind to deal with that crap, I would assume.
Yeah.
I like what Rachel said when we were talking about it today. She says, Salem has the emotional range of Isabella Swan.
Right.
And I was like, huh. Yep. Good comparison.
But I still love those
Definitely.
movies and books.
I do too. Don't get me wrong. I do too.
Well,
But yes, that about
She's like, I
covers
fucking
it.
love the books. But yeah. What was interesting was like, I mean, since we're talking about like the Twilight book right this second, specifically like the entire series, the way that the character is written is like she's always like out of place.
Right.
And so because she always feels like she isn't in the right place at the right time, she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing with her life. She's not comfortable in her own shoes, in her own, place, in her own, well, and in this character specifically in her own job and what she's, been doing with her life. You see like the progression of personality kind of advance. So with Twilight, whether you read the books and or watch the movies, her personality starts to come out just a teeny bit more and a teeny bit more throughout like the series, where then finally at the end, when she's a vampire and she's finally in her element, her personality really just explodes and she stands up for herself and she fights for the things that she wants and needs. And she, is able to open her mouth and say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. Similarly with, now this character who, you finally see her kind of advance a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more throughout the story. For anyone who reads the next story, she actually continues that like advancement into like her rightful place in the world. And so it's kind of neat to like see the advancement in her personality. But a lot of people shit talked about, Isabella Swan and Kristen Stewart and like her portrayal, but like it really was written in that she was supposed to be kind of blasé in the beginning because she isn't where she feels like she needs to be in her life. She isn't happy,
Not
or
comfortable.
Yeah. And then towards the end, she's like, it was so fun to finally like get to, you know, have some more character and show more emotion because like anger, you know, because she was able to finally develop her character a little bit more. But people shit talked about it, but I saw it. I was like, oh, I see what she's doing. So I tried not to read that shit or watch those movies, but Desiree, she grabs everybody and she's like, oh my God, you got to read this with me. Oh, you got to watch this with me. I was like, fine. I gave it.
Excuse me, you went to the premiere with me with one of the movies.
The third one.
After you probably lured her in. She got invested.
She made me go see. Yeah,
I did.
She's like, we're going to the movies. You're going to go see Eclipse with me. And I was like, fine. So we went and I was like, well, fuck, now I got to see what happened before it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like once you get like involved with like certain things, like there's shows that I'll finish watching, even though I don't really care for it because I just want to know what happens in the end.
Yeah.
Skip the last season of Game of Thrones. Don't bother.
Skip the entire series.
What?
Don't bother.
The last season of Game of Thrones.
The last season, the second to last episode. You cannot miss that one.
Oh wow.
Well, like just the very end.
I haven't watched the last season.
You what?
I didn't watch the last season.
Oh my God.
You can skip the last episode.
Did you watch some of it?
We watched all of it except for the last season.
No.
So
There's the
weird.
one
Because you listened
episode.
to all the reviews, huh?
So weird.
No, because we canceled cable.
Oh,
No.
shit, you need someone else's login. That's what you mean.
You gotta watch it. Like the one, just there's like a scene. There's a scene, and they have it like if you YouTube it, like there's like a bar somewhere, like a huge, like they're watching this one scene, and then it happens, and everybody just went crazy. It was like I don't know.
You are so good at like not saying a thing, but I'm kind of excited about this that I might actually look up the scene you're talking about.
They didn't watch any of it.
But I
No.
haven't watched any Game of Thrones because
Dude,
I woke up in the middle of the night watching Game of Thrones to like do smashing.
I remember you talking about that.
Oh man.
You're like, what are you watching?
I woke up middle of the night.
Cinemax.
We fell asleep watching something we knew we were watching.
Cinemax?
No, we were watching something specific, like a movie that was just on HBO. Not a big deal.
Cinemax. Got it.
Specifically not, because Cinemax and HBO are not the same thing. But anyways, we were watching
was also late night.
what anyone would watch, going to bed, something light. And then I woke up to something heavy. And I look over and I'm like, babe, what the fuck did you put on? And he like wakes up and he's like, what did you put on? And I'm like, no. No. It was some scenes. Some dudes were heavy. And I was like, what the fuck are we watching? And he's like, I don't even know. So he checks it. And he's like, it's Game of Thrones. What the hell does everyone keep telling us to watch this for?
Sound like a
And I was
sword
like,
fight to me.
No.
Did you ever see there's like a funny
All friends are
video?
gay.
There was a
I've
funny
never seen
video
it.
clip of like these people telling like their parents or like friends like they're like new actors or whatever. Like I got a job, and they're like, oh, what are you? And they're describing the scene, and they look at them. They're like, that's porn, and they're like, no, it's HBO. And they're like, oh, congratulations! Like the same exact thing, but
Right.
like, oh, well,
Right.
that makes
Yeah.
more sense.
We were told to watch True Blood in the same fashion. Everyone was like, oh, you got to watch True Blood. They were like, what, 3 seasons in? Something like that. You got to watch True Blood. I'm like, why? Isn't it just like a bunch of like softcore? And they were like, okay, so season 1, 100%. But then they start building on the characters and there's a lot more backstory. And then you really get into it. And I was like, bullshit. Oh my God, I got sucked in. They were totally right. Yeah, there was something heavy.
Well, it's just like Orange is the New Black.
Oh my God, Orange is the
Orange
New
is the
Black.
New
is
Black.
another
'Cause
one.
they try to suck you in with the sex, and then you get all attached to them, and then it's just all.
See, I don't feel like they
Storyline.
suck you in with sex. I feel like they just use sex as like a filler.
Yes, girl.
It's just a filler. Like,
People watch just for that, especially Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, but that's just like like I feel like they put that in when they don't have enough
Content, like
content,
Yeah.
so like just throw in some sex.
Then it got sleepy, so they threw in Ruby Rose.
Everyone's fave. I know. Adriana
That
was
shit
like,
paid
I
better.
remember her calling me saying, "Oh my god, have you seen this Ruby Rose?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "You'll see."
What's Ruby
Nah.
Rose?
No,
Who? Who?
Oh, it's a who and it's a what? Yeah.
Oh,
It's all
Ruby
who.
Rose is like a whole sexuality you didn't know you had.
Oh,
Yeah.
I won't be watching that.
So like Ruby Rose is just this gal who's like she kind of could go either way. She's a gorgeous woman, but
Caitlin,
also
doesn't
could
Mark work
probably
at a men's prison?
what Mark said, orange is the new black because
Caitlin, he works at a men's prison though.
I think she means all the sex.
Oh,
Like they say, gay for
in
the
the
stay.
story and
And
the
the shit that goes
people
down.
having their alliances. I'm sure it's like a combo, right? Oh, there's sometimes not.
If you loved Orange is the New Black, watch the Australian version, which is
Oh my
Wentworth.
God.
Was what?
a lot of them have boobs.
There's an
Wentworth.
Australian?
Well, they still have
Mhm.
penises, right?
Yeah, well,
Some probably do.
you got moobs. That's fine.
Wow.
I guess if you got moobs, we know who you are in prison. You're not a top. Not on top.
Wow.
Wow. But anyways, Ruby Rose is like very androgynous. She can kind of go either way, but she's like a very
Pull up her
masculine
picture.
female, is gorgeous.
She has really like those.
I
like
know
those
you're
strong
not joking,
features.
Caitlin.
She looks. Oh, she was in, what is it, Batwoman? Was that a TV show? I never watched it.
When they
Cat-
get what?
Catwoman,
Oh,
Batman, Penguin. I don't know.
When the piscine is removed, they go to
What did she say?
wow.
The-
The piscine.
Automatically they go.
Oh, yes, they
Alright.
have to get moved when they lose their stuff.
Oh,
yeah, they lose it.
They misplaced it.
Lost.
that song.
Misplaced it
What's that? Remember that
in the
song?
backside of someone.
Detachable penis. You guys remember that song?
I
Well,
sang
that's
that
why-
the other day.
Forget
So
that song.
that's why what's her name was in there.
Wait a minute.
The
Ruby Rose
hairdresser.
is a show?
No,
it's a
it's a person.
That's in the show.
Mm-hmm.
They're
In what
obsessed
show?
with her. It's an
She
actress
was
that
in
they're
Orange is
obsessed
the New
with.
Black, and then she afterwards. she's
Knock
been
it
in
off,
a few things,
Caitlin.
but-
Knock it off.
Caitlin, he cut his pee-pee off with toenail clippers? How did he even get toenail clippers?
How did he not die of pain halfway
Oh,
through?
ow.
he
Like,
must be able to get some bomb drugs in jail. I'm just saying.
yeah, they do.
She said, "I'm not joking, y'all."
I don't believe
That-
it. I need to see it. I need to see it or it didn't happen.
Yeah, well, we can't really show that here. We probably can't even talk about it here, but
I need to see it or it didn't happen.
She is-
No.
okay, by the way, did y'all
No.
know that Ruby Rose was Australian before
Yes.
she
I
Yeah.
did, yes.
I don't like hearing her talk in her Australian native accent. It kills it for me.
I don't give a fuck who you are. If you have an accent, it's sexy as fuck.
No,
I don't care
not
who you are.
Australian and not English.
What
So,
is?
are they going to still be allowed to have toenail clippers after this? Now they're called
look at
penis clippers?
that's sick. She is beautiful, right?
Yeah, she
Close
is.
the
Oh
door.
my goodness. This is kind of how she looked on Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yes.
Adriana's
I
gonna
need sharper
some-
features.
Adriana's gonna need some alone time, y'all. little private time. Oh my god, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she
Anyway,
is.
yeah. Gorgeous. But
So back
Right.
to our book.
Yeah,
So what,
Have to.
what is she
Huh.
doing on TV?
lately.
She was Batgirl.
oh, bad girl.
Oh.
She
And I
was
think that
Batgirl?
lasted like a season.
Oh,
She was
Batman.
also in John Wick.
She was. She could do anything, honestly.
So did everybody? I'm not good at this, but did you guys do a what do you call it with the book where you cast a casting?
Did we cast our characters?
Was there any other?
I love.
Oh look, someone's calling me. Bye.
I had them once. I love it. What'd you say, Des?
Nothing.
I didn't even get that one.
Yeah, so we did cast our characters. A few of them I don't think I would change from what we kind of previously discussed when Jess Lourey was on.
I don't have anybody other than that list I showed.
Well, Vanessa and I kind of went on and on and on forever. Picking our faves. So.
Yeah.
We did.
I can't pick somebody to play Jason because he's just so creepy to me.
Yeah,
but how many times is he described as absolutely gorgeous?
Yeah.
That's just disgusting to me.
No, but is he naturally gorgeous or does he like morph himself to be gorgeous?
I don't know. He's gross.
Can we bring up something real quick that I don't think no one's noticed because they haven't said anything? Is Desiree eating off a fork? Like, is she
I think she's eating a salad.
Eating something that is not liquid besides the dressing.
Wow. Dressing.
Des, are you eating salad?
You got like some new Poligrip or what? She said, fuck it, I'm chewing today.
Vanessa, do you watch TikTok?
Sometimes.
She said, I'm chewing today, bitch.
Have you seen that TikTok where somebody names a food and it's supposed to be a healthy one, but they're eating bullshit?
No.
I'm very confused.
So I'm eating salad.
I don't know what
otherwise known as my New York cheesecake.
I'm really confused too.
That looks good.
Cheesecake keto.
I like triple my crust that I put on my cheesecake because that's like the best part.
Is that like real cheesecake?
No, yeah, this is my recipe that I've been making since I was in high school.
Oh, that one.
Oh, the one you made for your nephew.
The one
yes,
I've never had.
Oh, look at it's right there. I'm eating the last piece.
We'll go to Cheesecake Factory. I'll get you 50 flavors. What do you want?
Fuck you. Mine is better.
We had ube cake today.
What is that?
His birthday.
What is that?
Ube, is it like a root? A Filipino.
It's a purple potato.
That's a purple one, right?
Yeah, purple.
They eat it in Hawaii.
Yeah. But it was a cake. Oh,
well,
so
shit! Like everybody knows what this is.
I don't.
It was a pretty cake too. Okay.
Okay, I found our character cast. This is what Adriana had originally picked.
Right.
Yes. I'm sticking to it.
The only thing is that
I love the Grace and Frankie.
That Grace and
these two needed to be switched.
Didn't you be older?
No,
they're too old.
Because
too old.
Yeah,
they're too old because Grace and Vita are only like 49, 50 years old.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn. That's my Grace and Frankie.
Okay.
But real quick, this was the cake we had.
That looks good.
Ooh,
very purple.
Somebody said, "I feel like I'm eating your hair."
What does it taste like?
Like ube? It's like a sweet. It's a root. It's like a potato.
Ube has like a vanilla flavor. It's like a very mild, sweet flavor.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'll bring you something sometime for taste.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds good. Yes, her Bella and Salem needed to switch.
I read Sherry's comment as I was popping it up, and I wrote, I read, looks suspicious. The purple cake.
Suspicious.
Ay.
Okay. I had already picked this cutie from Twilight or from True Blood for Belle. I'm not changing my mind after reading it all. I still like it. Still like it.
Well, you know what? When you cast, sometimes you change situations or
Yeah.
things to get a certain.
True, because I had picked Kylie Bunbury for Salem,
Ooh.
but after reading all of it and kind of going through, I changed my mind.
Oh, you change it.
I did.
Who's
I
it
don't
now?
know where she is. Hold on. Where is she? Her name is I'm not gonna pronounce this right. Golshite Farhani. Farhani. She's gorgeous and she is half Persian.
Is she on anything
Or-
that we would know?
I can't remember what she was in right now. She's been in a few things. Like major,
I wish I had hair like.
right? But like that's kind of got her look.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she could do math. She looks like she
Wow.
could, be a computer nerd. Okay, Vanessa didn't like it, so I showed what she would actually look like when she's just chilling.
What do you think?
It looks
Vanessa?
like the girl that played Fiona in Shameless.
It does.
In what?
It does.
The
Shameless.
girl that played Fiona in Shameless.
Oh, she kind of looks like her.
Well, the hair, like the
Emmy
wild.
Rossum. Yeah. Kind of. You're right.
See, all these like TV show, I don't know their real names. If I saw them out on the street, I'd be like, Fiona! Like, I don't
Oh, wait. I lie. I did change it
Oh,
to Jessica Chastain for Belle.
why did you change it?
She's more someone I could see in a wheelchair later.
Shit. Well, shit.
And still act the fuck out of her part. That's what I mean. She'd still like take command, be all badass, and she has more of a cop's look.
What a characteristic that
I can't
see
get
you in a
past
wheelchair,
the
bitch.
whiny little virgin girl in True Blood.
Oh,
All right. I definitely needed to change it from her. She wouldn't like take command as a cop.
Uh-uh.
No, I had to change it. You're right.
but she took kind of command when she was in Daredevil.
And then Belle's mom could be Susan Sarandon. Even though she's older, it could be like maybe a younger Susan.
Okay.
Okay. Girl, you need to learn right now. We're casting them at whatever age we want to.
Yeah.
There's makeup. Make them look older. Make them younger.
CGI can definitely make them look all younger. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Vanessa posted Clive stand-in for Daniel, Salem's dad. You're not
Well,
wrong.
that's just a shame if he died. Yeah.
He looks like a Daniel.
He looks like he could for sure create like hidden compartments in a fucking desk.
Okay,
Right.
you know who I think of when I think of that character in like the furniture making? The guy who played the character Aiden on Sex and the City, remember?
Oh yeah.
Carrie Bradshaw's
Yeah.
boyfriend who had the furniture store.
He's
Yeah.
so fucking hot. Oh my god. What's
We
his
go with
name?
the short hair. With the short
Yes.
hair. Not with the long, I don't share scrunchies with the short hair. Yeah.
Did you just say I don't share
Wait, which
I
scrunchies?
don't share
Which one?
scrunchies.
Aiden. No, that was the guy who. Oh my god, what is his
Mr.
name?
Big.
No.
No.
not Mr.
The other boyfriend that was like
I didn't watch it.
almost.
They were
John
engaged. I thought his name was
Yeah.
Aiden.
Yeah. You're
John
right.
something rather played him.
You're right.
Are you
From
looking
my
at
big
the-
fat
I
Greek
know
wedding.
I know I'm right because
I believe so. No,
I have all the DVD
yeah.
set.
No, I don't know
John Corbett? God damn, he's hot. Oh man.
that guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, from my big fat Greek wedding.
Because he
Oh,
still
yeah.
kind of has like a simple, homely look. But it's
Obviously, they all know
just
who it was.
enough tipping, you know.
And he's your who?
Daniel.
He could be your Daniel. He definitely. Yep.
Oh,
Billy Bob.
Yes, Sherry.
Oh.
Although I think he's just too scrawny to have the strength
Geppetto?
that Jason has.
Oh, I picked the perfect Geppetto, y'all. Hold on, where is he?
What do you have a Geppetto?
Billy
Joel
Bob,
Thorne.
would you play Geppetto or Jason?
Billy Bob Thorne's too skinny to be Geppetto.
Yeah,
Well,
this
That guy's
one
perfect.
right here. Look, he looks. Look at those hands.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
They
what's
look
his name?
muscular.
That
This
other
guy?
actor, Russell Crowe.
Russell
Oh,
Could be a
He's not
Geppetto.
little. He could probably look like beefy, but I don't know if his hands could look beefy.
Have you
I
seen
Again,
Russell
specifically
Crowe
was
lately?
looking for actors with big hands. when he came up.
Wow.
but no, it's not about big hands. It's like fat fingers.
All right, here's my Ernest. Poor Ernest.
I know.
6'7". Isn't that what they said he was?
Yeah, he was
Who?
tall. Ernest.
Yeah, he was
Ernest.
really tall.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he was like saying how it's hard for him to disguise himself.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I imagine Ernest as the character from Ratatouille. Like that kind
Aiden?
of lanky,
Yes,
like that,
Aiden.
that lanky kind of geeky, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah. And no one, yeah, this makes no sense, but
is that Connor?
oh, he could be, you're right.
That
No,
could be
he was
Luke's boy.
originally my Jason. Because Jason is described as having like sandy brown hair and is very good looking and could like change his face, and you know that nose could like move and smash and shit. Why not? You could like change the eyebrows and the cheekbones. He is so hot. Look at it. See, she knows Alex Pettifer exactly. Didn't they ugly him up in what was it, Beastly?
Huh?
That
Oh,
movie?
the Beauty and the Beast show?
Yeah, movie. Yeah.
Where's
Your
my-
movie. I never saw it.
And I loved Vanessa's Mercy, and I don't think that we would need to change it, except for the fact that they said that she was blonde. But
They
Mhm.
can die here.
she's so cute. She
I
definitely
just
looks
feel like a
she
young
was-
Dakota Fanning.
Oh,
her
that could
sister.
work.
Huh?
Or her sister,
And
Yeah.
look,
Elle Fanning.
there's Vanessa's Gina Hayes, and honestly, Gina Davis is exactly the right person for that
Oh
job.
yes.
She's the next future president, isn't she?
Well, she really should be. Yeah.
She should be. Yeah.
Like
I know.
legit.
Oh, Gina. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she played baseball for crying out loud. Yes.
And I like Vanessa's Barnaby. I think this is great too.
Oh.
Wait, how about this guy for Jason? You guys
Let's
don't-
see. You gotta
Well,
do-
Russell Crowe could really play his brother that's in the next one.
Oh my gosh, he played the in
American Horror Story.
I just can't see him looking like a woman.
Absolutely, I could.
Yeah, if he just because he can change his bone structure, so you just like
Mm-hmm.
look at can't look at see him like as a
With his
woman.
Doubtfire face.
Oh
He
my
can make
god,
that
yeah,
feminine.
look. He could def be a woman for sure. Okay. Yeah, Vanessa's pick for Luke and Stone is this
Because like he
hottie.
played a good crazy guy.
Look at this hottie. He could be Luke and Stone because he's actually closer in age probably than Idris Elba is, but
I don't care.
she said I don't care. I'm
That's
good
the
with
only
him."
one I liked out of all of these is I'm good with Idris.
Is who? Is who?
Idris Elba.
Oh, you. Oh, okay.
I didn't go in out of my way to cast anyone because I was good with Idris. I was like, I'm done.
She's like entire movie casted.
Okay.
Okay, this is my perfect Vita. And does she not look like she has a little bit of attitude in her face? But she's gorgeous. She is Persian. Her name is Shora Agashlu. Agashlu? Hold on.
Oh,
Agashlu. There we go.
What is
She's
she
in a
on?
lot of things.
Yeah,
neither of
yeah,
which I
yeah.
can name right now, but she's gorgeous. She has such a beautiful Persian accent. And I could see her beat
and like
the
a
shit up.
badass presence. Like she doesn't like
Yes.
Like,
You could be like beat up and still kick ass and
Yeah.
like won't give you the info you want, right?
What
Oh, God.
about what that one homegirl for Salem then? Chopra? What's her name?
Priyanka.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Who's that?
She's gorgeous.
who's that?
The one that married the Jonas brother.
Oh. The middle Jonas brother?
She's gorgeous.
The baby.
The baby.
Oh, the
no.
baby.
She's
Was she the
Indian,
youngest?
so there is
Yeah.
a little bit of a difference, but yes. She could. I mean, I wouldn't believe that she.
Oh, her, yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily believe that maybe she's a cryptanalyst, but you know.
What about
That's true.
Marissa Tomei as Grace?
Is it, what?
She definitely could be a Grace.
Though was
I
she
don't have too
blonde?
much background on Grace, so I don't think.
Well, she
No, we
It's
really
harder
don't.
to cast them when you don't know so much about
But don't
them.
forget, her daughter is, strawberry blonde, so she would need to have like a similar look, which is why I liked Susan Sarandon, only because she has like that, similar hair coloring.
My brother has red hair and freckles. So
He's the milkman's.
There's that Naomi Scott chick.
so you never know what you're gonna throw.
Yeah, well, Desiree was called the milkman's until our 23andMe came back that, both our parents are both our parents, and she wasn't dropped off on the doorstep. I mean, I honestly thought until that day that showed up that she might have been a drop-off.
I always told my brother FedEx brought him. So
FedEx.
yes, I do have a
blood.
blonde kid, and none of my kids have brown eyes, and none of them have brown hair.
What?
Mhm.
Your kids look nothing like you, like at all?
Nope.
Oh, well, I mean, same. I adopted mine, though.
Yeah, no, all of mine came out of me.
Oh, wow. What does your husband look like? Them? She's all,
Not where I admit that it was the pool boy, not the milkman.
Nobody believed that I was my first
Well, they all look
born's
like
mom
him,
for a
so-
while.
Because of her blue
they all
eyes.
look like him.
Light skin, blue eyes, light hair. I'd be asked if I was the nanny all the
Vanessa's
time.
got a blonde kid, though. That's wild. Like, that's like totally different. And they all look like him for sure. Well, there you go. What does hubby look
I thought
like?
my kids were going to be brunette because Sean had the more dominant features, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the dark hair and stuff. And look at mine.
But wasn't Sean's hair lighter when he was young?
Light brown. Look how
Oh.
blonde my kids are.
Right. Your kids are incredibly blonde.
And my parents are both brunette with brown eyes.
Vanessa,
and
here,
I
the
had
comments
blonde
for
with
you.
green eyes, and the twins brunette with blue
True.
eyes.
Yeah, she does look more like me.
That happened to my aunt, all blue-eyed. Yeah. See, honestly, I just feel like they try to. Do you remember when we were all in school and we had to learn about like how traits are passed down and what's dominant
Genetics.
and recessive? Like, then you all have kids and you're like, I really feel like I must have blacked
I
out.
really feel
in
like
that
those
day in
science
school.
books don't know what they're talking about.
Thank you. Like, I think I blacked out that day. I'm like, wait a second.
Well, no. So, I mean, I totally get it because I know why Nara has blue eyes.
Your mom.
Well, not just my mom. Because, so when Houston and I were dating, his sister has blue eyes, but he has brown eyes, and his mom has brown eyes. My mom has green eyes, so I know I have I carry the gene.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, it's a possibility we can have a blue-eyed baby or a colored-eyed baby based on the
Who
fact.
are these two?
This is my oldest with my mom's sister.
Oh my God.
I don't have a picture of my oldest with her natural hair color.
Oh,
What a beautiful hair color.
that's the middle one.
No,
that
that's my
you're scared of.
oldest.
That's your
Oh.
oldest?
My oldest has green hair, so
And
it's
how old is your oldest now in comparison to
He's
that photo?
almost 16.
Oh my goodness. Little Carly. Aww. She is gorgeous.
Mhm.
And it's so funny you look just like your aunt. How weird is that?
Yeah, that's my mom's sister.
Okay. I have green hair.
Mom,
He's
your
half
baby
green and
sister.
half black. It's not natural.
Kaylin, you have green hair right now, girly? That's fun.
Yeah, she has green hair right now.
Love it. Is like bright green or like subtle green or emerald green? Because I've wanted to do like a
Emerald green.
deep emerald.
I'm trying to find a picture of my husband
I
without a
want
all of
crazy
them.
creepy mustache.
It's all of them. You're trying to find a picture of your husband with or what? With a mustache?
Without a creepy
Without?
mustache.
Oh, okay. So we could get like a better idea of your kids looking like him.
Just so you don't have to look at him with a creepy mustache.
Oh,
Dude,
huh.
same. When they get back from deployment, fuck that stash.
Like,
mustache
shave it
March.
before you get home.
No shave November. Fuck those months.
I like the mustache.
I don't
It's
mind it as
fading
long
to
as he
original
doesn't have.
emerald. Oh.
As long as he doesn't have just a mustache, because he did that one time shaving his beard off and he looked like he worked in a deli and smelled like salami and prosciutto. And I was like, get rid of that fucking thing right now.
Get rid
You
of
look
it.
like you
Okay.
smell like mortadella. Get it off.
You look like you smell like more.
told my
Mortadella.
husband
You know, like
he
the
looked
guys
like
that
the
work at the
Yeti
deli,
Dahmer.
like at the butcher, and they come home and they still have that meat smell. Ew. Like I looked at him and I could smell mortadella. It was gross.
Yeah. Oh my god. Gross.
Desi took a
Rebecca
picture with
said
him and
that's
Desi's
weird.
like, yeah, no.
My dad has mustache, so while he's in hospital, they shaved it because I guess it's irritating the nose thing. And I was like, he's gonna grow it back, right?
Was the first time you've seen him without it? And like,
Probably since we were in like what, middle school?
wow. Yeah.
It's
I remember
weird.
when my dad first shaved his mustache. I think I was in middle school and I was like,
This was like last week for Desiree.
yeah. I was like, please don't ever do that again.
Please don't ever. Oh
Yeah,
my-
that's why like I'm not down with my husband having just the mustache. No.
I like it on mine.
The beard, I can deal with the beard, just keep it trimmed, not all like crazy and rough and just like
But he can
Out of-
have a
out of
beard.
His
Can he
isn't
have a
just
beard?
like I came home with a
That's when we
mustache
first
after
got
a few
married.
months. He's got like a whole personality with it.
Oh, look at the
Who
babies.
does?
Oh, look at your baby faces. Yeah, he's obviously what, Irish, Scottish? Which one?
I don't know.
Something there.
Yeah.
All of his family has blue eyes and light hair.
Okay.
But
And
when I
so-
did my DNA thing,
Uh-huh.
oh, here's a picture of him without a mustache, but he doesn't have any hair either.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. It's hard finding the camera.
Oh. Yeah, he just looks Irish-ish. Just kind of his look, but your kids have, I guess,
Some kind of
one
ish.
son and one daughter.
Okay, here's Carly right before she dyed her hair blue.
Aw, gorgeous.
See how blonde she is, though?
That is her hair?
Wow, very
That's her
light.
real hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
very light. Pretty
But my
hair
middle
color,
one has
too.
like auburn hair.
Did it like break your heart that she didn't want to keep her natural hair color? You know how mom
I
and dad.
know. I'm like, you're dumb.
You're dumb. Because next time, like you see the hair color, like when it's fully grown out, it'll never be that color again. She'll be older, and it'll be like darker, and it won't be the same. Ah.
I'm like, you're dumb.
I had like this weird ashy brown hair that was never pretty to begin with. So when I wanted to dye my hair at 12, my mom was like, don't care. But she helped me dye it with blue Kool-Aid, which on brown hair turned green. So it
Blue
was cute.
Kool-Aid
for a
is
night.
the worst. Kool-Aid is the worst.
Yeah, and it stayed forever. You can never get it out. Kool-Aid is permanent.
Yep.
Like Kaiser. It does not ever Permanente. You know what? Just get with the jokes, bitch.
Oh,
like
I didn't
you
get
gotta
that
be
one.
fast.
It was a dad joke.
That was a dad joke.
I don't know why people call them dad jokes because I'm not a dad.
Terrible.
I'm not a dad,
Wow.
and that's what I
Well.
do. So
Oh,
okay, I need to see Caitlin's extra green emeraldy hair because it's like my fave color. I'm just saying. I want to see it.
That dark green, it is pretty.
Yes. It was probably super sexy, and she, oh man.
Here's Caitlin's good green hair.
Oh, that's pretty.
I love it. We're literally talking about it, and she just pops it up. She's like, look, bitch, here's my hair color.
Look at that. That is pretty.
Love it. You look like you should live in leather. like head to toe. Oh, I love it. She's all, I just sent it to her.
Yeah, she's all show my good green.
Yeah, that's cute. Okay, show off how gorgeous I am with this dark emeraldy green hair for a quick chunk. Love it. I love your top. Where'd you get it?
Share.
Stupid.
It was just a leftover.
That was a leftover. I cannot believe that I was dying.
Right.
Oh, okay. So now that we've gotten past some of our casting, we're gonna give our reviews. How many B's? 1 to 5. Our bitches. How many bitches do you Sheen? Is that your whole wardrobe? Sheen? Shein? What do they call it? Shein or Sheen?
I realize I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it's Shein.
Everyone said Sheen.
But everybody
it?
says Sheen, yeah.
I don't know.
She said hi now.
Here, I want a purple cake.
Their shit is so cute. I want to buy it all. Except
isn't
for
it
when I
like-
look at like their reviews and then like nothing looks the same.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there have been a few swimsuits that I've seen on there where women buy them and they're like, look, bitch, it actually looks like the swimsuit you're seeing. Buy it. And they show women of all sizes too, which I love. Love.
What do you do? What do you?
What?
You what?
She
You what?
She loves it.
I love it. One thing I
My
have. from
kids
them
buy
is I
stuff
love
from
their
there.
coat.
Are you
Right?
eating that purple cake?
You look like you just got caught eating when you should not have been.
Oh my goodness.
Not me.
That's so funny.
And you're not sharing?
Like how
You guys
is
are welcome to come get some.
she gonna share her potato cake?
6.5 hours later.
Oh my god.
There'll be some.
Okay, you guys. So we're gonna give our bitches reviews.
Oh.
1 to 5 B's. For this book, Salem Cipher. What do you guys think? What is your number? We show them all at the same time. Ladies out there, what is your review number? Night, Sherry.
Sherry, don't forget we unbox tomorrow at 6:30.
6:30.
Well,
Did Sherry
what
already
time is
unbox?
it for her?
She did not. She has not.
8:30?
6:30 East
I think
or
she's
Western
out
Standard Time.
surprisingly.
Is she
Pacific Standard
Central
Time.
or East Coast?
She's east, which is weird.
Jesus Christ.
9:30. Sherry, it's 9:30 for you.
You see my stitch?
Right.
Huh?
So
Okay.
it'll be late.
Are we ready?
Oh, look at her. She's like holding her numbers. Holden, what do y'all give? I feel like
Thanks, Des.
dumb Desiree. Look at Adriana gives
Oh, we're doing it.
and a half.
4.5.
Bitch, I'm with you. 4.5. Gross.
You know why I gave the half? Because they didn't
Why?
fucking make sure Jason was dead. That's why.
Because what?
That's why. They didn't make sure Jason was dead.
didn't die.
If they would have killed him, 5.
Okay. My half is because in the beginning when she was introducing
She's so mad she left.
She
so
said,
mad she left. In the beginning, it was very confusing. All the characters that were being like added on very, very, very fast. That's what kind of took off a star. I was like, fuck, I gotta like actually keep notes to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
But once you get in, oh man, I was into this. And let me tell you, I regretted this decision because I had picked the book, I had done all the stuff in calendar, I got it all ready, right? And then I started reading reviews on Amazon, but I don't read positive reviews. Someone always has something good to say. I want to know why they say something bad. So I was reading the bad reviews, and then I regretted picking this book. I'm so glad that I didn't change it. I loved it.
I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I did enjoy it. And
And I agree. The last few chapters were rushed.
maybe that's why my score was the way it was.
What'd you pick?
3.
A 3? Okay. Yeah. What you got on your 3? What for? Because it was rushed? Because it was confusing?
It could have been because
Boring?
it was confusing, but I could have not just also been in the right state. So I don't want to. It's hard to judge a book when I'm not my brain's not in the right state while reading it either.
Yeah.
There's been books where I read it and I'm like, ugh, and I do reread it. And I'm like, oh my god, I love the book.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. When you're just
I
at
did.
like a different
I feel like I had to
place.
go back and re-listen to, or even because I did both. I read and listened
Yeah,
to
I do that
parts
too.
of this book.
Uh-huh.
And so I listened, and then I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I re-listened, and then some of it I had to go in and like read parts, and then
Yeah.
re-listen.
Right.
So it was a little bit. There were
Of
parts
work.
that were confusing, or parts that
So
were.
there was work involved, and I think that's where my
You had to pay
score went
attention.
down. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, depending on like, is it like storyline? I loved it. The
Okay.
characters I liked.
Mhm.
I think it just came down to how it was written for my brain.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's definitely
You can't just listen and move on. You'll miss
No.
something.
it's
Yeah.
not an easy read.
Like
No.
like there are like a couple things like last week, a couple things this week. Like I knew kind of the gist, but I didn't know the details. And it was like probably one little thing where it was mentioned that I missed,
Mhm.
and then that's where I was like, huh? But I mean, all in all,
Yeah.
like every like the storyline, how it was like the characters, and just all the fun in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
did enjoy that. You know, she talked about how she, went all to different places to,
Mm-hmm.
and see, I did enjoy the writing style because I did enjoy like the little bits of details here and there, but I think I just had to be fully focused and couldn't be in my like
Yeah.
brain of like doing multiple things.
No, the ADHD brain is not easy for this one because you're like, wait a second, did she introduce someone new, or was this somebody else that's already been in there?
Yeah.
And where are they now? Wait a second, what are they after? What did they find? And
Yeah.
it's a lot of like, you really do have to pay attention. But I did find that like when I could focus and when I could pay attention, this was such a great story.
Yeah.
It was so fun because I enjoyed specifically that the history of all of this is true.
Yeah.
And then she only bents like parts of it to like make a fun, exciting story. That I really enjoyed. I can't imagine. I know that well, Vanessa, you used to edit. Have you written? No. How different is that?
What?
Like the editing versus like writing an actual story. How I wonder.
I don't know. I don't
know. Okay.
I don't know. Because sometimes when you read people's stories, you just go, well, she did all her own research, obviously.
Mhm.
But I've proofread some stuff where people don't know what they're talking about.
They just write.
Yeah, and you're like,
Right.
and you leave feedback on the side like, you need to research this.
That is something you just can't make up.
Yeah, there are things that when you're wrong, you need to fix because
Yeah.
people don't want to read stuff that's not right.
Right. Right. If
Even
it
if
has
it's in
a
a story.
feel like it's true information, you need to stick with that. If it has another feel where everything is
Right.
made up, then that's okay. But you can't really.
So it was good that she
change.
did her research.
I liked that too. And you know what was funny is I don't know if anyone else did this, but like when someone writes like our author did, I tend to then research all of it throughout the way. Because I'm like, ooh, what is this? Ooh,
I want to know
what
more
is
about
that?
it.
And what part of this is true and what part of that is true. Same goes for Mercy's Chase. So if you guys are interested in a little bit more, it really was fun to research along the way with that story. Because I'm like, what is that item? Oh, where is this? Hey, wait a second. I didn't know about that. And so it kind of made me feel like I wanted a little more of my own history. I don't know. It was really interesting. I liked that about this kind of writing, where it's a little combination of actual history and then,
How if you go back to Ostrich Land and everything that was made up?
Oh my God. Well, all of us were researching WoW because we actually thought it was like some band at some time.
Not me, but definitely Anna.
Definitely Anna.
Anna,
all the little tidbits.
I bet her laptop died and our computer doesn't, and like our stuff doesn't know it yet. Yeah, she probably just like died and needs to charge back up and jump on. or one of her kids popped in and she's beating him down. So, you know, mom problems. It's like either the computer or the kid. So, but I don't know. I really liked this book. I loved the history of it. I thought it was super fun. I mean, honestly, I loved like National Treasure, and
I will say that after reading the second book, I liked this book better.
Oh. Good to know.
I was actually quite irritated at the end of the second book.
That's what Rachel.
I want you to, you know what? We're going to have to sidebar this because I want to know.
Yeah.
See, she's irritated. Rachel's irritated too. And that's what I want to know. Like, what part?
I thought that the whole,
yeah,
it was funny because after I read the book, I went back and read those negative reviews, and I felt the same exact
to see if you
as those other people.
Right.
And I
to the second book.
Yeah, for the second book.
Interesting. I wonder. I feel like I need to go back and check now because I didn't, because I was so excited at the ending of Salem Cipher. I really wanted to. Good night, Jessica. I really wanted to read Mercy's Chase. And then you were reading it and everybody else was kind of already starting. And so I was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to get that done too. I have like another 2 hours left to drive home and I just want to start listening immediately.
Right.
What was cool is I was immediately sucked into Mercy's Chase because we'd already gotten some info. Technically, this could be a standalone. You don't have to read the book beforehand to read Mercy's Chase because she kind of gives a little backstory on everything, which is great. But she jumps right in, which I really liked. Similarly to this story, there's no like leading up to it.
Right.
You're just there. You're in.
Yeah, you're just like right into it. Which
someone's getting a finger cut off, like right in the beginning. You know, or
blood.
The ending. It just. I was like,
we have to sidebar this because I want to know, like, what.
Like, I just read this whole book and that's it.
Okay. I can see. I can see that.
What
I gotta ask, like, since we're not saying anything, did you guess the major whodunit in that story? Did you guess that from the beginning, from the get-go?
No, I don't think so.
Right in the beginning, I was like, yep, I know who that is.
Just share.
I don't know.
Read the book.
We'll have to talk about it later.
Yes, girl, we are chatting later.
I don't know
I can't wait.
Talking about the same thing.
I can't wait. Rachel, you got to jump in, girl.
All right, well, do y'all's little separate book club on another damn StreamYard. Okay, we're here for this book. We're here for the shit that we actually read.
Hey, we already talked about that while you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
right there.
I guess right away. Rachel, girl, thank you. You and I we're up here together. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So
while you were gone, we talked about it all.
No.
We did.
Not enough.
Where did you go? We were like, did her computer die? Did a kid come in the room and need to get fucked up?
Oh.
Did you have to get a quickie? Like a birthday quickie?
No. And
why
you
act like a quickie isn't great? Honestly, there's nothing better. Like, who wants to spend the time?
Well, there's a time and a place. This ain't the time.
Well, if you can mute and hide for a second, it's always the time. Girl,
I
guess
just
what
mute.
I just got, guys? A little slip and slide.
I could just mute and be like, you're watching HBO.
We see like butt cheeks dropping in the background. Her
You just see my feet come over. You just see my feet.
Oh.
Okay, that's disgusting. Moving on.
Done. Oh my goodness. All right. So this one was pretty highly rated across the board. Dominique was the lowest at 3. And then it looks like everyone else kind of gave 4s, 4.5. Desiree, what was yours again?
I did a 4.
A 4. Okay. Well, there you go. I wonder what our lowest rated book was. Was it Ostrich Land or Snobs?
Huh?
I think I gave Ostrich a 2.
Yeah, it might have been
Yeah,
Ostrich Land. It was Ostrich Land or Snobs that had like the lowest rating in this last year. I can't
So
remember.
snobs, if you guys ever looked on our YouTube, there's somebody that got mad at us.
They did. They called us dumb, basically, because
Hold
they
up.
didn't like their book.
Wait,
Why?
what happened? I didn't see it.
She's telling. Go ahead, spit it out, girl.
Oh, I don't know. Well, one, they're like, oh, this is. They're like saying that we didn't talk much about it, but I don't even think they realize that we break it up, how we
Mhm.
break it up.
Yeah.
And they just commented on one video like, "This is a really good book," and they just don't know what they're talking about. Basically, And I'm not quoting, but basically that's what they said. Here, I'll pull it up.
Yeah. So on YouTube, someone had commented under one of our weeks. I don't know which week it was. She'll pull it up. Basically, it was just that we must not have understood it or whatever it is. Like maybe they didn't understand that we had 4 weeks of the story.
I don't think they understood what we were doing. Like we're
Right.
a book club.
But also, why do we gotta like everything that everyone likes? This was such a great book. You must not have understood it. Like,
Well, that's
you don't
okay.
have to
And
like all the same shit.
yeah, leave them be. They can have their opinion. I mean,
Oh, I loved it. When I saw it, I wanted to like heart the comment and be like, oh my God. You know, but I was like, keep it to yourself, Tasha. You don't have to engage. And I was like, engage.
Well, it was. I
well,
know.
that's okay,
I was
'cause
thinking the
everyone
same
has
way.
their opinion. You know. But,
Yes, and I agree because there are plenty of books that we all
yeah.
love and hate, like and don't like, or are very like blasé about. And
But there's a
even in our
way to
book
do
club-
it. Like they could have just been like, "Wow, really shocked at the review. I personally loved the book, worth
Yeah.
reading." You know what I mean? There's a way to do it.
Yeah, without like
but-
putting like
putting us on blast for us old school folk who know what that means. Yeah. Put us on blast.
Maybe that person
It's a YouTube
Had
video.
a-
We already blasted ourselves. It's a fucking comment.
Right.
for real. And this is from what month?
Right. Like your adorable little comment is
February.
really going to mean a whole lot to us. I just wanted to be like, LOL.
Well, you're talking about it now.
Everybody.
I brought it.
So here's
up.
why. Why does everybody have to like the same shit? That's what
This is what they said. A wonderful, funny book, but you wouldn't think it if you listened to this silly, vague discussion.
See?
Okay, well that's cute.
And that was our week 1, and we said it said chapters 1 through 6.
It was literally right at the beginning, yeah. And you can't give away anything, and
all we're doing,
and you don't know what's gonna happen.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's like, it's a wonderful, funny book. We're not talking about the whole book. We're talking about
why
the
don't
first
you go to week 4, fool?
6 weeks we've read. Like,
oh my God, we're his wet dream right now. He just wanted us to talk about him and shit.
Right.
He's gonna come back. And
I don't think he's looking to see if we're talking about him from February.
Right. Right. So, anyways, we don't all like the same shit. Turns out. You know what's great is when all of our views are different about a story as well. We don't all like the same things. So.
No, and that's the thing. And well, there's multiple of us, and we're gonna
something I do think
say,
that is across the board everyone enjoys is serial killers.
Yes. Nice segue. That's a good segue.
Yes, well, some of us know how to ride one, and obviously I'm the leader of the Segway gang. So
first of all, I would love to see you on a Segway because I have a feeling
I would eat shit and break my front tooth again. No. Eat shit, break my front tooth again. So, anyways, we all enjoyed this freaky deaky Jason in this story and can't cast him because he's such a beauty freak. But speaking of serial killers, I have a fun little game for those of you who are still on.
I'm still on.
It's called Name That Serial Killer. So we have a little information. First of all, we're going to start with a photo. We'll pop a photo up on the screen. You guys can guess just based on the picture. Then we will give out their AKA and see if you can guess who they are. Or you can give me the guess, or you can give us the AKA, also known as. And then we have a little, just information about each serial killer. Now, I only ended up doing 11 because it took me absolutely forever and I really needed to pee. And I wouldn't let myself go pee until I finished it. So I stopped at 11 because, well, how many serial killers are really out there? I couldn't compile a list that quickly.
Fun.
Okay.
There are a lot. And by the
Let's
way, the
get to it.
US only has like, we got a low number. Serial killers are like major numbers in other countries, by the way. Like
Well,
major.
that makes it fun to travel.
Who is this? Hang on, I have a serial killer expert in the house. Let me go grab her.
Go get 'em.
Please bring her, please. And maybe she should have been tasked with putting together the FBI investigation board.
There we go. Yeah.
And which one is it? Which one of your daughters is it? Vanessa, who do we have with us? Who is our guest bitch today?
This is Indy.
Indy.
Say hi.
Like Indiana Jones?
Yes,
Indy
that's her
Raleigh?
name. Indy.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at her.
Ooh, she's pretty. What is she?
She's a Labradoodle.
A Labradoodle. So she's like really fucking big, isn't she?
She's 59 pounds, but we have another Labradoodle who's 90.
Oh,
They are
90?
huge.
But
Okay,
then-
Rebecca, which daughter did you grab?
You say hi?
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
Indy.
I have two friends that got Labradoodles this year.
Look at her. She's like, what?
I know.
What?
Right?
Oh my god, Allie. Okay. Let's
All
go,
right.
girl. You're on. Let's see if we can stump her. So I'm gonna start with number one. Dominique, you wanna just pop number one in the list up there?
Yep.
Let's see who my future forensic criminologist, aka serial killer expert. Girl, yes. Who is this hunk?
Oh,
Don't say it, ladies.
Why does he look kind of like
Gacy.
Fred?
Oh.
Fred's character in Handmaid's Tale, like in the eyes?
Oh, he does kind of look like that. Oh shit! Go, Caitlin.
Did she get it?
She did.
Oh,
She
I knew that mug
did.
right away.
That Hottie McHotterson is none other than Ted Bundy. Yeah. So, do you guys know what Ted Bundy's? Yeah, Shannon knows. Go,
His
girl.
AKA.
Do you know what his AKA is? What was he also known as? Dang.
So fucking freak, isn't it then?
No, fucking freak is not.
Okay.
And then I have some extra info if you guys just want a little serial killer history.
The Gundy
He is
Bundy.
not hot. He's
What did you just say?
The Gundy Bundy.
I don't think that
No.
was his AKA.
No, it wasn't.
No. He was known as the campus killer. Pretty sure it was because of where
I was gonna go with Bendy Bundy, but okay.
Ew.
Well, no, their names aren't in their AKAs because these are nicknames that come up before they know who it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I
They
know, we're
start.
just-
Come on,
yeah.
We're
Desiree.
just joking.
Okay,
We're
so
Come on.
fooling.
Ted Bundy kidnapped,
Just
raped,
pulling
and
a
murdered
leg.
numerous young women and girls during the 1970s. He would typically approach his victims in public places, feigning injury or disability or impersonating an authority figure like police officers.
He's a Jason.
Or
I impersonate authority as well. It's called a parent in my household. I don't know who gave it.
That's
to
not
me.
impersonating. That's like
I'm
She might be
impersonating it.
impersonating. Before knocking them unconscious and taking them to a secondary location to rape and strangle them. He also sometimes would revisit his victims, grooming and performing sexual acts with their decomposed corpses.
That's why I said Bendy Bundy, because of that part.
Yeah.
Ew.
So he was executed at Florida State Prison in 1989.
Get him, Florida. See? Florida
Florida
man
man.
took care of him.
Exactly. Got rid of
was it? Was he not a Florida man?
I don't know.
He was
Ugh.
not originally from Florida.
Oh,
That
okay.
is just where he performed his well,
His Bendy
his hobby?
Bundy.
His
His-
hobbies.
his hobbies, and then where he
His favorite
was
pastime.
eventually executed. So you'll find that the ones in California are still alive or died on their own because California eliminated the execution. So
Speaking,
And
so-
That's why
I
I
believe
fuck
that shit.
California.
doesn't matter
So-
how democratic I might be, I do not believe in that. I feel like I'm not paying for their shit. Kill them.
So side note, you talk about him with the corpses. I went in a rabbit hole the other night and found out that there's penguins that accidentally kill other penguins, but they will still have intercourse with dead penguins.
That is a rabbit hole, to say the least.
And not even like a
How
full
the
penguin.
fuck did you even get to the
they'll
point
even-
of trying to see why a penguin fucks a dead penguin?
No, they'll even
That's not where it came from.
like do a decapitated head.
So they just
Like if they
stick their
still
little
love them.
sardine
Exactly.
into anything.
Exactly. How did you get that? How did you get there?
Do
They're
Where?
just trying to
What
get
did
their
you
sardine
take
anywhere they
before
can.
you went onto the internet and
Was that
said
on
this
National
sounds like a good
Geographic?
idea?
The algorithm. I don't know the algorithm. Like,
Yeah, come on. We got a
Algorithm.
young girl on with us.
I need to
Moving
know
on.
which websites I need to.
Maybe I don't
Moving
want to
on.
have Alan listen to this.
Were you on that DuckDuckGo?
Remember, we have a teenager on with us
Yeah.
as of right now.
Moving
So,
on.
well, everything that I just
Well,
said.
you're talking
so-
about, serial killers about raping and killing and screwing.
Well,
Well,
Already
she's
knows.
gonna be a
That's not
forensic
news.
serial killerist, so she's got to hear it.
Serial
Blame the
killerist.
algorithm.
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to be a criminologist, so she already
I am
knows
a
all
serial killerist of turkeys every November.
Well, there you go.
this.
Now,
She
can we move
performs
on past
one,
the
but you
penguin
don't kill them,
sardines?
you just cook them. So, all right.
Yes.
We
And their
have
turkey dicks,
two
exactly.
On the list. Dominique, you want to pop up number
Yes.
2 on the list?
It's okay.
She goes to public school and does.
Okay, here you go. Allie, go
All right.
ahead.
It's good.
Allie, who is this girl? Who is? Oh my God, what TV?
I don't know, but the guy behind him looks like he's also a serial killer, and I feel like his name is Jason.
The state trooper.
That
Yeah.
guy could do Jason.
He's a yep. He definitely is a live version of someone who could like rearrange their face. Look, at
but
his
he's not pretty.
nose. No.
No,
Okay,
'cause he
speaking
rearranged it to
of-
be ugly and inconspicuous.
Speaking of Little Mister, here, does anyone know who it is? Go Shannon. You guessed it. Yes, girl. There we go. Dahmer.
Allie, you had it the first time.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Sorry.
There it is.
It was Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's disgusting.
Do you guys know what his AKA was?
Killing people.
The buffet line.
The what?
The buffet line.
The buffet line.
The all you can eat.
Oh, here I found.
Ew.
Enough.
Enough with it.
I'm just saying.
He was ashamed to what them?
Reveal what he found.
She had to pull food out of the oven. Okay, can you pop up Hottie McCotterson there too? Because he was obviously incredibly good looking. I'm talking about Jason in the background. I don't see how that state trooper could rearrange his face to be good looking. So he's definitely not our Jason. But this is Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, what a man. What a man. What a man-eating man. So he was also known as the cannibal killer, yeah. Or the Milwaukee cannibal. Or the Milwaukee monster.
Disgusting.
He committed the murder and dismemberment of 17 men and boys between 78 and 91. Gross. Very specific. His later murders involved necrophilia, cannibalism, and the permanent preservation of body parts, typically all or part of the skeleton.
I'm feeling gaggy. I don't like nonfiction. I like to read fiction.
Is he the one who said tattoos taste bad? Oh my God, I love you. In
Is he?
1994, he was beaten to death by Christopher Scarver.
I'm about
fellow
to go get
inmate.
full body tattoos.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what they say. If you don't want to get eaten by a cannibal, you got to get a full body tattoo. Yeah, he was beaten to death in prison by a fellow inmate. That was in Wisconsin.
Wow.
I wonder if he was trying to eat him.
All right.
Who knows, right?
Number
Either
3.
one. Oh shit, we're about to watch.
Vanessa, you
I think that needs to
Vanessa,
get.
you look like the part of the Bad Moms movie where she's explaining an intact penis.
I was just gonna say it.
It's cold in
I was
here.
like, you look.
Dude,
like
same. I have my footed blanket. I'm freezing. I'm sitting under the AC.
Well, look at us in SoCal with our t-shirts and shit.
Like the one. Well,
I got
it's
my
because
little
it has air
sweatshirt on.
conditioning on. It's not 'cause
Exactly.
cold
It's
outside.
hot as fuck outside.
So,
My
one of
toes
the
are cold.
we lived on base for 6 years in New Jersey, and that's the only thing I miss about living on base. My house was 60 degrees year round.
My husband always had our AC on base in Florida set to like 55. Fuck that guy.
55.
So
Because
it
you
was
don't
like
like
the
the cold,
temperature
you
to where
don't
you
like the
had
cold.
to cuddle. It was that temperature.
Oh, did he do that on
Otherwise,
purpose?
you were
A
freezing.
cuddle, forced
Huh?
cuddles, because you're cold.
Is that why he
Forced
was doing
cuddles,
that?
yes.
That's when
My
I go,
bedroom
here, have my
temperature
feet
gauge says it's
first.
66 in here.
That's too cold.
That
I
is-
love it.
It's a little bit coldy.
It's very
Next
cold.
one is one of my favorites.
Apparently, he didn't like the taste of ink, per my resident expert. Yes, girl.
What, he didn't like skinless humans?
He didn't like the taste of tattoos when he would eat human skin.
He only ate the skin?
Next.
Exactly
He
right.
would eat all of it. But anyways,
But what
next.
I'm saying is ink
Who
goes
is
through
this
all the
little
layers of
mister?
skin.
You know, he
Maybe
looks
it
like-
just changed the way
He liked-
the meat
He likes
tastes.
crackling. I don't know. He was trying to make pork rinds and it just didn't work out
This
well.
guy looks like he's probably doing some kind of, room design on HGTV.
What?
I know who that guy is.
He looks like a
Yeah.
plumber.
He does
Isn't
look
that-
like a
isn't
plumber.
isn't
He
that-
looks like he smells like mortadella.
Say it.
Mandela. You got, who is that girl?
Is that, yes, Gacy.
That is John Wayne Gacy.
He's so gross and ugly.
AKA the Killer Clown.
Nasty.
Yes, it's GACY.
Whoever would hire that man as a clown for their children should be tortured.
Yes.
I would never hire a clown, period.
The Killer Clown.
I'm gonna send this guy to Tasha's house for Halloween.
Oh my god.
So like when you hire a clown and that guy shows up, red
Oh, yeah,
flag.
refund.
That's the problem.
Have y'all
The
seen
refund?
what's through Netflix here?
Like that guy shows up.
That's
How do
him.
you let him in your house?
Well, this was the 80s, I think. Look at what Ronald McDonald looked like back then. When he
So,
went to eat at his
I didn't,
restaurant.
but my parents didn't let Ronald McDonald in the house.
But
well,
you went to
Houston's
his place
uncle,
instead.
Exactly.
Houston's
You went to give
uncle
that candy,
was a clown.
aka Happy Meal,
Yeah, but
Houston.
with the
didn't
Beanie
those
Babies.
parents watch it.
You know what though?
Watch it. What did you
This
say?
was the
What?
70s. When did
The
it
movie.
originally come out?
I don't know.
I don't
After?
know.
Was it after or
Bogo the
before?
I don't even
Clown.
know.
Why am I'm hitting stuff on accident? Sorry.
No, you're fine.
When did it originally come out? Do you guys know that?
I don't know.
70s. The book was 70s, right? Houston.
It came out in the 90s.
Ooh.
So
What, 90?
obviously,
Really?
when this guy was doing
The book?
his thing,
No, the
movie.
movie.
I was just saying the book.
Houston.
Oh, I don't know.
Your
The
uncle
movie.
was a clown so Houston's uncle was a clown for birthday parties, and he was a part of like a club,
Did he
Like
look
a-
like that dude?
like an organization, a clown.
Like in the Joker movie.
It came out in 86.
Yeah.
So again, that was still after John Wayne Gacy was
He
doing
inspired
his
it?
So was it inspired by that fucking
No.
freak?
Maybe.
Speaking of which, John Wayne Gacy, also known as Killer Clown,
I have it up here.
he
Get out now.
would volunteer at
Get out.
festivals and children's parties and show up as Pogo or
That's
Patches
Okay.
the Clown. Very scary. He assaulted and murdered at least 33 young men and boys in Chicago, Illinois in the 70s. He would rape and torture his captive before killing them by either asphyxiation or strangulation. He was executed by lethal injection
Get him.
in 1994, but I don't know where. I didn't see that. Stateville Correctional Center, but I'm not sure where that is. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I watch documentaries on these creeps, and like I said, the fact that people let him near their kids,
it's not like he was a cute clown.
right? He wasn't.
What
He was
clown is?
creepy to begin with.
No, ma'am. No, thanks. No clown. Exactly. I don't know what clown is cute, but definitely not him.
Me?
Not Twisty the clown either.
Me? Where's mom with the photos of me as a clown? I was adorable.
Where are
Oh
you?
God.
Do you remember, Tosh?
Do I remember all the times that you think you're adorable?
here.
So our point
Oh my God,
stands.
come here.
Creepy people are clowns.
Please. Please.
Why?
You said,
We're
no,
talking
you're
about
lying.
clowns and this bitch just walked in.
No, she did not.
Here, come right here.
Did she do it on purpose?
Was she listening in?
Oh.
She was listening in. Okay. Thank goodness she's not a psychic, because that would be weird.
Is that your kid?
Oh, that's my kid.
That's her
She's
oldest
16. That's my oldest girl.
My
She's
oldest.
obviously
girl's
a
on
fucking
Amazon
freak.
spending money.
That's Avery. She is our monthly artist who changes the 4 bitches to match our books that we read. So that's Avery. She's the one who always is doing our art. Okay. Who is our next serial killer? Pop up. 1, 2, 3. Number 4. Dominique. Who's that?
Isn't he the guy that makes meth in that show?
I think you did my taxes last year.
Is that the meth guy?
Ah, you did my taxes. I'm done.
He looks like he is good with numbers.
Allie, do you know the answer to this?
Oh my
question?
God, what is his name? He looks like Tosh. Who was Felicity's boyfriend's dad, the alcoholic?
Aww.
Doesn't he kind of look like him?
Aww.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Oh my
I
God.
don't.
Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out.
I can't think of his name.
He played the dad in Problem Child.
Oh,
God, what is his name?
John
right now?
Ritter.
John
Yes.
Ritter. I
Oh.
love John Ritter. He was such a fantastic actor. Yes.
He was.
He played Ben Covington's dad in Felicity. Yeah.
I feel like
Maybe
Rachel and I
once
should be
dressed
best
up in
friends.
clown makeup and crept into my kids' room to scare them. Maybe once. Girl, I love you. And Caitlin got it. It is Gary Ridgway, also known as the Green River Killer. Ha! Was that you, Rebecca, or Allie? Which one of you got that one? He was convicted of 49 separate murders, but confessed to 71 of them.
Wow.
71 murders. In the 1980s and 90s in the state of Washington, he strangled his victims, usually by hand, but sometimes using ligatures. After strangling them, he would dump their bodies in forested and overgrown areas in King County, often returning to the bodies to have intercourse with them.
I can hear you creeping up, you freak.
He is currently still alive in Walla Walla, Washington, in prison.
Oh my God, Tosh.
Why can't they just
Tosh,
get prostitutes?
mom told Avery to dress as the clown and come up.
Bitch. I ain't scared. After watching American Horror Story and having to watch Twisty the Clown, nope. There's nothing scarier at this point.
Mm-mm.
I'm good. I'm good. King County Sheriff Department is the worst. I love her. Oh, it was good. For the love of you. That's great.
Disgusting.
Very. Okay, who's our next sexy serial killer on the list?
Here we
Dominique?
go.
Oh, look
Oh.
at that.
Creepiest of
wow.
them all. They
Wow.
said
You
he's
know
drunk.
who he reminds me of is Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. Like
A
They
bit.
said that he
has that,
stunk
like,
so bad
those
when he
cheekbones.
was in jail.
Wait,
What'd you
what?
say?
That he stunk so bad.
Oh.
Like he refused to shower,
Ew.
like clean himself. It was gross.
Ew.
Ew. Yes, girl, it's the Night Stalker. Does anyone know his actual name? It was Richard Ramirez. Where'd that go? Where'd it go? Oh, she said it. Richard Ramirez. There we go. Okay. Otherwise known as the Night Stalker. He was convicted of 13 counts of murder, 5 attempted murders, 11 sexual assaults, and 14 burglaries. He worked in the greater LA and San Francisco areas in the 80s. Gotta love that. And died in June 2013 of complications from B-cell lymphoma while waiting on California's death row. Gotta love that. Just get on death row in California. Wait there until you die on your own.
Right?
Yes, Shannon Richard Ramirez. She said, I need to wait for Allie. I keep guessing wrong. She like types in the answer real fast, and then she's over there all like, Mom, no. Just no. Right? All right, who's the next one? We've got a female on the list. Look at this gorgeous hunk.
That hairdo.
Who is she, ladies? Who is she?
Oh, Charlize Theron.
What is
Said
it?
it too.
This is Australian.
Oh, Charlize.
She looked so much like her. It was creepy.
Yeah.
So creepy.
One of the best transformations I have ever seen an actor or actress do.
Gross.
It was incredible.
Gross.
Eileen Warnos, yeah.
Okay.
Florida woman.
Florida man.
He's from Florida.
Okay.
Was a sex worker who murdered 7 men in Florida from 89 to 90. So within a year, 7 men. Claimed that her victims had either raped or attempted to rape her while they were soliciting sex from her, and that all of the homicides were committed in self-defense. She's probably not wrong, but she shot her victims point blank right there in the car with them. Gotta love that. And was executed by lethal injection in October of 2002. Gotta love it. Like, these dudes in California are all sitting here or in Washington just waiting on death row, and we're paying for it and shit. And she's over here just like, boom, on.
Just send her. They should just send her.
I don't
Yeah, they need to
understand what the
send
weight
them
is.
out. Everybody,
what's the
if
holdup?
they get, you know what they need to do? If someone gets put on death row, everyone needs to like transfer those inmates to Texas so it can like be done a lot faster.
Well,
Just
again,
don't California my Texas.
She did have a hella messed up life. You are right. However, if you go and read the history of most of them, not one of these had a normal life. They did not have a normal childhood. Their parents were fucked up. Their grandparents sometimes were fucked up. They had aunts and uncles that were in on it and would teach them stuff when they were young or show them things. Oh my God, so bad. So bad. Anyways, who's the next wonderful beast to be? Yeah, she asked. Yes, she did. To be executed quickly. All right. Who is this beast? Our only serial killer on the list to hit the height of 6'9".
Ernest!
Why is he yellow?
Huge. Huge. He was huge.
It's Ernest.
This man was enormous. Ed Kemper, aka the co-ed killer. Exactly.
The what? So
Oh,
similar to Bundy?
So some of these serial killers, due to what their crimes were, actually have very similar names, which is quite funny. But let's see. He murdered 10 people, including his paternal grandparents and his mother in California between the 60s and 70s, and is known for being obviously absolutely enormous at 6'9". He was also born pretty big at like almost 14 pounds.
What? That was in
Big
the
baby.
information.
Yeah, that was, well, yeah, you know, I sometimes just get some
What?
information. He was a kid when he killed his grandparents.
Like, oh God, who are those brothers?
Oh,
How did he kill them?
Menendez.
the
Oh,
Menendez
yeah.
brothers, yeah. So Ed Kemper, aka the co-ed killer, targeted young female hitchhikers during his killing spree, luring them into his vehicle and driving them to secluded areas where he would murder them before taking their corpses back to his home to be decapitated, dismembered, and violated. Yeah. He, however, due to the insane IQ he actually had, he was found sane at his trial and requested the death penalty. He didn't want to live in jail his whole life.
Probably still there.
Smart.
Yeah. However, capital punishment had been suspended at that time in California, and he is still in the California medical facility that he was put in then and resides now.
You get to know where my tax dollars are going.
So how did he kill his grandparents?
Oh, I mean, I didn't pull up that info, but if you want me to.
Was he dead?
Because like I don't
Nope.
understand how
No, we're
he
still
killed
paying
him
for
when he
his
was a
dinner.
kid.
He's alive.
Still alive?
Yep.
I'm not talking to you.
Dang, Vanessa?
He
He's
shot them.
answering me.
Is it your husband? Is he still alive?
How did he
Yes,
not
he's
get
still
put?
talking.
He was
Grandma.
15. Yeah,
waiting on
he
the
was
porch for
15
Grandpa.
when he shot his grandmother in the kitchen after an argument. And when his grandfather came home, he went outside and shot him and then hid the body. So
Stop
there
it.
you go.
Hold on.
But he also
So-
had a pretty effed up life.
Wait.
Because he argued with
So-
his grandma?
He never got caught for
Yeah.
killing the grandparents.
No, that was way later, I think.
What?
He said he just wanted to see what it was like to kill his grandmother.
That is.
He convinced the youth authority he was fixed.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Well, these are the same kinds of people who let creepy clowns around their kids. So.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Can I
No,
just
he
know
had-
who
well, don't
here
forget, he
has
had a major-
hitchhiked?
He had a really high
Like, for real
IQ.
hitchhiked?
Who here
Like
has
legit, you were on the side of the road and you fucking hitchhiked.
Nope.
I did.
Which dummy? Dominique.
I don't even get into a fucking Uber. Nope.
No.
I have never done it by myself. I've done it with my husband, but
I
even
was with
then, I'm like,
Houston. I was with
You
Houston.
hitchhiked with your husband?
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Well, okay. The story was this is actually last year, and we went hiking up a mountain, right? Up
oh, I remember.
some crazy mountain and hiked it. And then he was like, "Oh, we'll just Uber down, right?" And like he did research. I'm like, "Okay, Uber down, fine, whatever." So we get to the top of the mountain, and there's like people there because you can drive up to the peak too. And then there's no surface. There is absolutely no surface. And it's now becoming dawn. And there's no way we're going to hike down. And now we're like looking around, like started to ask people like, hey, do you mind giving us a ride down the mountain? And we had a few people just look at us and walk away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They said absolutely not.
They probably thought we were the serial killers.
Yeah, because you look like one.
I mean, your husband has a mustache, so
Yeah.
We got down.
Yeah,
we
you
got-
know.
You have the serial killer mustache.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
honestly,
mustache.
however, look at how many serial killers have mustaches. I mean, you just need to put two and two together.
We did. We got down the mountain. Once we got down into our car, we realized I didn't have my phone with me. So we drove all the way back up to look for my phone. It wasn't there. I lost it. It was gone.
They'd already found it. All right. Who is our next serial killer on the list?
Oh, it would
After
be
Ed Kemper. Freaky deaky. This mister.
He looks scary.
He does. He looks like you definitely don't
Is
want
it
him to
Hitler?
be, right? Just put like a little.
did he shave his stash?
Nine.
Oh, look, your nail's perfect for that.
Yeah.
No one can see me, and it's fantastic.
Who is
Photo up.
this serial killer favorites out there? Look at y'all and your knowledge of serial killers. This was going to be a wonderful exam for you tonight. I bring all the homework. Sorry, guys.
Why are there fireworks going off?
What is that? For your husband's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Anybody know who this dude is?
Got a big dome.
He does have like a really big.
It's Megamind.
Mega.
Like I love that movie though.
That was my son when he was a baby. He was for sure like he was Megamind.
Anybody?
Who is it?
Oh my God, nobody's guessing out there. All right.
Well,
this
there's a
is
lag.
Ed
Not this
Gein,
long.
or Gene, if you want to say it that way. Gein. He was otherwise known as the Butcher of Plainfield. He was convicted of 2 murders and 9 mutilated corpses. Apparently, he was caught because he had exhumed corpses from local graveyards and fashioned trophies and keepsakes from their bones and skin, inspiring movies like Psycho. And he was the inspiration for Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
There we go.
Oh my God.
That one.
He died at Mendota Mental Health Institute of Respiratory
Yeah, he did.
Failure in 1984. So he was not killed off. Hold on. I have a list of the trophies he took from his
Oh
victims.
God, yay! I was hoping.
A tooth,
But wait, there's more.
the
Hold on, you
weenus.
said a tooth? Wait, I have a tooth.
Huh?
I have a tooth.
She's collecting her trophies.
Is that
So
a new
Desi
tooth
was
or an old
eating.
tooth?
Desi was eating this morning before his baseball game, and he's like, "Mom, my tooth is loose." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll just chew on the other side." So then afterwards, he's cuddling with me on the chair, and he goes, "Look, Mom," and he moved it. I'm like, "The whole back of the shit's hanging out. Just pull it," and it just boop, popped right out right before his game.
So is he going to put it under the pillow?
Yeah, but I told him
Like
Tooth
the
Fairy,
molar?
it's there's a recession and COVID pay doesn't pay so well. So his last tooth, the
Yeah, tell
Tooth
that
Fairy
to
gave me
Presley who got
$20.
$10 for her damn tooth.
He got $20 for his last tooth, which was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
I don't know where your
I
tooth
don't know
fairy
what kind of
is
recession
living.
you're in, but it's not the same.
Brentwood,
as mine.
California,
She didn't
fucking
have
Hollywood,
change.
California. But
Yeah, she didn't have change,
my
apparently.
tooth fairy actually lives in the Bum Village in San Francisco. So we don't.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow, your tooth fairy's got some works at obviously the bank.
They're fortunate.
Wow.
Exactly, $20. Okay, I might have gotten $20 from a whole mouth, if that. So
Thank you. Right.
I have a loose
Thank
tooth.
you.
I'm coming to your house.
I have a loose tooth.
see,
I never had the tooth fairy.
Oh my God, they're lucky to get a buck. Thank you. You know what? Ours get $2
Is it one
if
to
they
that?
were super taking care of their teeth.
The sugar.
Clean teeth, no cavities. They get $2. We don't play.
Anyway, just wanted to show you my trophy right here.
Yeah, well, I hope your kids don't talk to my kids about what they get from the tooth fairy. So, speaking of trophies, the Butcher of Plainfield would take whole human bones and fragments. Okay. A wastebasket made of human skin. This is everything found at his house. Human skin.
he made a
covering-
trash can out of skin?
Uh-huh.
Like leather. They make
This is
like
everything
leather.
that was found at his house by police investigators who, whatever.
It was
Okay.
like craft
Human
time.
skin. Human skin covering.
Yay,
That's a
wow.
Mod Podge.
Imagine if TikTok
I
was
can't
around
hear
now.
her. I can't
Sorry,
hear
we're
her.
having.
I need to find this on my Pinterest board. Go ahead.
Thank God they didn't have a Pinterest board.
Sorry.
Human skin covering several chair seats, skulls on his bedposts, female skulls, some with the tops sawn off, bowls made from human skulls.
Can you imagine the out school classes this dude would have had?
Right. Oh my goodness. A
A
corset made from female torso, skinned from shoulders to waist. Desiree's figuring out
So
how
did
to-
he use their own bones as the boning in the corset?
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see that. As someone who sews, I want to see a picture.
I knew she was gonna get into that one. Yeah.
Or maybe it was artificial.
Here, you can figure this one out.
Rude.
Leggings made from human leg skin.
So he. Okay.
Uh-huh, yeah. Masks made from the skin of female heads.
Oh, well, that would be legit
Mary
for today.
Mary Hogan is one of his victims. Mary Hogan's face mask in a paper bag. Mary Hogan's skull was found in a box. And another one of his victims, Bernice Warden's entire head was found in a burlap sack. Her heart in a plastic bag in front of Gein's potbelly stove. 9 vulva in a shoebox. 9.
Get
Just
the
like
fuck
the
outta here.
outside.
Get
He
the
just
fuck
wanted the
outta
pubis?
here.
9, not 10, which means that he missed one or he ate one.
Get the
9.
Maybe he
and it's
miscut it.
Just so you know, when you multiply vulva,
It was the first one. He fucked it up. He was like, "This is garbage."
Oh my god.
Maybe he tried to put him
maybe
under the
he
pillow
used
for
it
the
in
vulva
leggings.
fairy.
I
Kaylin's
just
all like, I'm
searched.
just sitting here eating my din.
I just searched
Kaylin,
the scene
I was still
photos.
eating cheesecake. We were talking about all the other bullshit. I was gagging.
Twice in the vulvae. Mhm.
I have
Okay.
really bad gag reflex. I'm sorry.
Also found a young girl's
I'm
dress and the vulvas of 2 females judged to have been about 15 years old.
Oh.
What the fucking vulva?
What else? A belt made from human nipples. Desiree was gonna love that one. I knew it. She said,
Human-
"Oh, I was."
But is it like those little
Nipples?
poppers that people have now for kids? Like, could you?
How do you make a belt out of that? It just looked like studded or what?
Because
Yeah.
they're dry. Like that.
Oh, like how wide is the belt? I'd be
He
like,
dried it out like jerky.
Yes. Long nips.
Mom nipples.
All right. They also found 4 noses.
They found what?
4 noses, a pair of lips on a window shade drawstring.
Just a whole. I'm done. I'm
A
done.
window shade drawstring.
Like, did he sew them together?
He wanted
Like
to
in the
kiss
string.
every time he opened his window. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
what else? A lampshade made from the skin of a human face.
Did
I've
they
heard
have
of that
lipstick
one.
on them?
Could you imagine being like the
Lipstick,
Domino's
yes. Was there
delivery
lipstick?
guy, and like you go to his house to drop off a pizza, and you see all this shit in his house? I'm done.
He's all, just leave it on the doorstep.
This
was-
is
the
why I
fucking
never
welcome mat
did
was probably
flex.
made out of someone's back skin with the fucking hair and shit to wipe your feet off on.
This is why I did
Oh.
not do Amazon Flex. I was like, I can't do it by myself. No.
What if they gave you a really good tip so you didn't say anything?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I wouldn't say anything because I wouldn't want my lips cut off, and I didn't
And
want,
you
you know,
would-
my
you would
nipples to
be
be
his
used as a
next
studded belt.
paper
So
lamp. Yeah.
And you don't want your vulvae kept in a shoebox.
Avery just
others?
walked in.
No, I just want to be burned. Please don't keep my pieces and parts. Just burn
Right.
me.
Right?
Oh, my allergies are going crazy.
A
right
light.
now.
Ugh.
Get me a light. Okay, and finally, fingernails from many female fingers.
Ow.
That was the easiest.
Like ripped out,
Probably. I'm gonna
probably
assume.
yanked off. Yeah.
I'm sure not clipping.
Ow.
or like just clipped at the end. So they
Like,
get
he
the
didn't
whole-
just trim their nails, and he damn well know it. He yanked them bitches.
Okay,
right off.
if he's gonna keep someone's nose and vulve and shit, I don't think he's just gonna give him a manicure.
Thank
He's
you.
ripping
A
this shit out.
manicure, Yeah.
No, I was saying like, did he like rip
No.
it out or did he cut it off like the
No.
fingertip and take the whole thing?
Nails, fingernails. He just went boom, like they were gonna do in Handmaid's
Okay,
Tale,
Moving
but
on.
didn't.
Speaking of
The
ripped
nails
nails,
really
Avery
took me
says she wants to see someone get their nails ripped off today, and I was like,
Well,
said
it's
that? Like
gonna be
anybody or
women.
somebody
I'll throw
specific?
you in a well.
she
and
didn't
you
say any
can
was
watch yourself fall out.
specific, but she was holding my hand at that point, and I was like, "Fuck you," and I walked away.
So tell her to watch The Ring and see if anyone claws their way
Oh
out.
yeah.
All right,
The
next
Ring,
up
I'll
we
tell her.
have this Mister. Oh wow, he's a shapeshifter.
Which one? The one in the back? Or the one in
They're
the
the same.
Same person.
Oh.
Those are like side by side photos.
They don't.
Yeah, same
Wow.
person. Mm-hmm.
And they both have mustaches, but they're shaped differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's
Nice,
totally
like,
different
before
mustache.
bed.
The one on the
stories.
right was taken much later.
Yeah.
Who
Obviously.
is
He's really
this?
bald.
Who is this? You ladies out there know?
Some fucking freak.
I'm
Mhm.
guessing he had sex with something dead.
This one operated in California specifically.
Yeah, I did. California man.
California man.
That is not a
still living in
thing.
prison, and never killed on death row. Was
Wait, is
living
he
there.
alive?
He is still alive.
Of course he is.
I love California. They just make us keep paying.
Listen, if any of these freaky people, like their like fan clubs, come after us, I'm gonna be in another
I
state.
wish a bitch would. I wish they would.
Y'all heard it here first. Anna said, I wish a bitch would.
Are you gonna put your sumo outfit on?
I don't need a sumo outfit. I got
All right, you ladies don't know who he is. Clearly, bitches, pay attention. This is Patrick Carney, otherwise known as the Freeway Killer. Rebecca, you did know. It was you or your daughter. Good job, lady. Patrick Carney, the Freeway Killer. Claiming possibly as many as 43 victims in California from 62 to 77 after picking up his victims along the freeway or at gay bars. He would typically shoot his victims in the temple above the ear with a Derringer 22 pistol. After copulating with his victims' corpses.
Who called it? Was it Anna?
Yep.
Carney would usually mutilate and dismember the remains with a hacksaw before disposing of them in various locations, such as canyons, landfills, and along the freeways, usually in trash bags.
Hacksaw like
He's
that.
known as trash bag killer.
That can't be easy to do.
He is currently incarcerated at California State Prison Mule Creek.
I want to know.
Where's
Oh.
that?
Mule Creek? That's where Caitlin's husband works, isn't it?
Can he get an
where's
interview
that?
for us?
He's over here going,
No, never mind. I don't think
tell them not to tell.
No.
That's
Except
where
for
Mark works. You're right, girl. That's where Mark works. Oh,
Oh,
my.
yeah, that is where Mark works.
You get an interview.
No.
But I thought that was where non-violent people were.
Wow. They just need to keep him somewhere.
Not a violence.
no,
Someone just
no,
cut their
he gets
pistol
to-
off with
Oh,
toenail
we
clippers.
get to, pop in and say hey to Patrick K. Little Patty
Do
Cake.
not mention anything about the novel bitches, because
No, not ever. Patty Cake. We're level 4. I don't know what
Oh
that
my
means.
god.
We don't know what that means, though.
Thank you for your sacrifices, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. We have the most assaults and murders in the state.
Oh, that's a fuck no. I would not be there.
Like,
No.
don't. Yeah. Well, there you go. All right, we got another
Here we go.
little man on the list.
Oh shit. He looks like a teacher. Like a substitute
Are you like the
teacher.
dad?
He's
The dad
weird.
from
Hey, Caitlin, are
That
we
70s
allowed
show?
to hitchhike down 104? Maybe we could get Dez over here and go hitchhiking down 104.
oh, the
Where's
fuck,
that?
not me.
for an experiment?
And that was the last time we ever saw those bitches.
Experiment, see who picks them up.
Oh shit! She said that's BTK. That is BTK.
He looks like a pissed off substitute teacher.
Isn't that like a little like boy band group BTK?
That's what I thought.
That is BTS.
BTK, otherwise known as the BTK Strangler, blind, torture, and kill. His name is Dennis Rader. He killed 10 people in Wichita and Park City, Kansas between 94 and 91
He looks like a pretty normal dude.
and wanted to get caught. He sent taunting letters to police.
I
and
would change out of
newspapers.
his college class. I would say no.
He sent taunting letters to police and newspapers describing the details of his crimes. Is serving 10 consecutive life sentences in Kansas.
I hate when they do that.
Can you put
You
his
got
picture?
30 life sentences. All right, bitch.
What?
He
I
was
got
an
it.
Always
animal
photo up.
control officer. See, he looks like he'd catch a raccoon, like a
I
lure
guarantee you
raccoon.
he killed animals
Okay,
first.
so-
He eats roadkill.
Yes, Anna.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the sketch of him.
Okay, and
Was
who
it a-
drew that? Presley?
Like,
Like that looks like
Might
my
be
daughter
bad.
drew that. And even then, if hers would have been better.
It's I just googled
That
Like
is hilarious.
serial
BTK killer. Yeah, wow.
13 infamous serial killers and their actual police composite
Looks
sketch.
like George Costanza. I'm done.
Yeah, I guarantee you he was killing animals and then he moved
you
on
know who
from
he
that.
looks like? Pop him back up. Motherfucker looks like Dr. Phil.
Yeah, like a
Ooh.
smaller version.
Like a smaller Dr. Phil. Like
It's the
if
nose
Dr. Phil
that's
took out
different.
his bottom teeth.
Ask your sister.
Well, look at the guard in the back. Looks just like him. That's probably his
Oh
brother.
my God. I love Kansas. Everyone's related. Sorry.
Oh my God.
George Costanza.
He eluded capture for a long time. See, he did. Could have
25
gotten away
years.
with it if he didn't start writing letters again. So he wrote letters. They didn't figure out who he was. He wrote letters again. He's like, motherfuckers, come get me. All right. And finally, we have.
Oh my God, are we done?
Last
Finally,
one.
we have this man. He does not have a nickname.
What are those photos? Are those his photos he made?
These are, I don't know if he did these drawings or if these drawings were just of his description of his victims, but this man has confessed to 93 murders across the United States between 70 and 2005. However, he is claiming to have been working from 60 to 2012. He was caught in 2012. Can you imagine if he started in the 60s and was caught in 2012?
Well, look at the Golden State Killer.
Yes, I know. I didn't bring all of them up. I like I said, there's so many serial killers. This is not Nicholas
Samuel Little.
This is Samuel Little, exactly. Samuel Little. He was otherwise known as the choke and stroke killer, but there's no. That's very rare. Most people just called him Samuel Little. So, and he like
Choke
I
and
said,
stroke.
choke and stroke.
I thought you said poke.
I heard poke too. I heard poke.
Well, they're all poking.
Yeah, it was hard. I was trying to spit it out. Choke and stroke.
She had a stroke while she was trying to.
I did.
Choke and
I tried.
Just like last week.
Yes.
With our clip.
Oh yes.
I'll pull your clips. I heard a peanut gallery comment. No.
Mike was talking.
Yeah. Okay, he died December 30th last year in LA County Hospital from heart problems and diabetes.
Good. Fuck him. Hope his
Diabetes.
Stayed in jail. He was in jail for 8 years.
That's crazy.
93 victims he is claiming in jail 8 years. Insane. Yeah, so he is the #1 serial killer in the United States. There are many, many more around the world that have numbers well into the 200s and 300s as a serial killer, but he is the #1 in the United States.
That's crazy.
They only were able to actually confirm 60 of the 93 he claims. But 60 is still the most in the United States anywhere. So, ew.
And what did he do?
He poked and stroked.
He was the choke and stroke killer.
So
Yeah, I don't know why I
Where's the
didn't.
stroke coming from?
Let's find out. Let's.
Do I need to really act it out for you?
Yeah, I want to know.
So he must have been stroking while he was choking. But
I want to know for sure.
Really, Mike?
She makes herself laugh, folks.
if no one's gonna laugh with me, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Mike was doing it with you.
Thank you, Mark.
Mike.
Mike.
Little's method of killing started out by punching his victims out cold and then strangling them to death.
Fuck.
The LAPD gave him the nickname the choke and stroke killer because he often masturbated while strangling his victims.
There you go.
There you go, Des.
So this is what I need a new job.
You're very
Wait,
loud.
I
so
am
he's
going to
doing-
start naming all of the
He's
serial
doing a-
killers.
He's
No
at the
more
same
can be said. We just talked about the choke and stroke killer, and Desiree goes, "I need a new job." as a choke and stroke killer, like one and
No,
done.
as in
Come on,
naming.
Impersonator.
As
How
in
many hands did he have? He must have had
Hi,
The
Andy.
he must have had, what's his name? Geppetto's?
Well,
Oh
they
yeah,
said
those
he
fat
knocked
fingers.
him out,
like a
so they
one
were
and done.
unconscious.
Like,
Well, they were already unconscious. He punched them, so they're out.
yeah.
So it doesn't take a whole lot of strength.
Wow. Wow. And you know what's even better is that Rebecca's daughter didn't learn anything tonight. This was not a history lesson. She knew it all. Go out.
I mean, I learned a lot, and I wish I could have just ducked out because I like to live in the nonfiction.
Sweet.
I mean, in the fiction.
Her, yeah, I was gonna say,
Pleasant
her
nightmares
idea
too.
of living in the fiction is werewolves and vampires are the only killers in the world. And look at her, look at her.
Oh,
She's like in
wow.
fairies, occasionally fairies.
That's cute.
Right. All right, bitches. So we are just about done here. Tomorrow at 6:30, we will go live, and some of you will be joining us to unbox your October novel box for Practical Magic. Desiree is showing off her little Practical Magic calendar photo there. Why don't you show us what magic was stirred up in your
Is
kitchen?
someone shaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
What'd
like,
she
maybe
say?
At
it
least
sounds
do it
like a
over the
shaver.
toilet. There's no reason for pubes to be on the floor.
Or the sink.
He was trying to shave his face.
No.
Oh, his
Same
ears.
diff.
Sorry. He
Same
starts taps tomorrow, so he's trying
No,
to look.
no, no.
That's
Congratulations, my husband did it last month.
Congratulations.
Oh, you look so cute, Des.
So magical. She said okay, but can we do 6:45 instead? Look at her acting like 6:45 is gonna pop up for her.
She's manifesting.
Are you manifesting? Well,
Ugh.
if we chit chat for 15 minutes, it might happen.
Well, right now, Tasha's doing her goodbye tour. So we started that a little bit late. So maybe she'll do a hello tour when we start tomorrow.
Well, Todd,
Hello.
stay
Hello.
on late, and we can
It's-
actually talk about the second book.
Yeah, otherwise known as the Eggleston entry. It also takes just as long as the exit. So, right. Let's see. Like I really have to be driving at that time. So you're gonna go live from your car?
What?
That doesn't sound safe, especially with the magic that's about to explode from your box. I'll try and talk as long as possible tomorrow night. That'll be
Avoid-
difficult
Won't be
for me.
hard.
Very
It won't
difficult.
be.
Hopefully
Very
my allergies
difficult.
go away.
Very difficult. Dominique
Okay,
will
good
talk about
night.
that. Anyways,
it.
thanks for joining us. bitches.
Yeah, I
And
can-
Okay, good night.
can't even
Continue. Good
breathe.
night.
Did anyone keep score?
Dominique,
Anyone
take
keep
some
score?
allergy medicine.
Will I be sending Allie a pin for her win tonight? Because it's her, Caitlin. I swear, Caitlin had like all the answers tonight. She knows her killers. All right, you guys. We will see you tomorrow when we go live for our unboxing.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a
Bye,
good night,
bitches.
bitches.